My wonderful grandchild. Cause change. Now, a lot of people don't like change. They like the predictable. They like to know exactly what's going to happen. They like to go into work and know what the expectations are of their customers and their bosses. They like everything to be smooth. Don't rock the boat. Don't do anything different. This is the cocoon, the safely wrapped cocoon that you don't have to worry about anything. So why would you change that? Well, because you're probably going to have to change if you want a promotion at work. You're probably going to have to change if you want a better home life. You're probably going to have to change if you are willing to work that extra 10 hours a week for your investment so you can buy your 4 condos, so you can have everything you ever want in your life. You know the drill. So most people are not looking for change. But if you are going to be somebody who's always advancing, then you're pretty much always changing. Now, I want you to think of change in another way also. There's a tendency when you're younger, well, everybody wants to see the world as the best place that it possibly could be, and a lot of idealists like to think that they can personally impact the war in some foreign country, that they can impact climate change, that they can save the whales, they can save the Antarctic. I mean, all of these are noble pursuits, but the average person isn't going to have very much effect on these global issues. But what can you do as you cause change? You want to cause positive change. So learning to be tough enough to make the changes in your life to be successful, I want you to think about causing change not globally, but locally. What can you do? As we say, St. Augustine, I can't change everybody, but I can change those few that God has placed before me. So in other words, you don't have to go to Africa, you don't have to go to Siberia, you don't have to go anywhere in order to find places where you can make a positive impact on other people's lives. You can do that right here, right where you are. You can go into work and there could be some poor soul who nobody wants to deal with, and you can befriend that person. You can smile. You can say hello. You can make a point of learning people's names. So you can be a positive change in somebody's life. You can probably think right now, who could I call or text? And my call or text would make a positive impact on their life. I mean, have you called your grandmother? Can you help your father mow the lawn? Can you help the coworker who's having a tough time and, take a shift for them? Can you watch somebody's kid while they have to go to an appointment or something? I mean, you don't have to look very far to find people every day where you can make a positive impact on their life. And then that becomes the person that you are, the tough, thoughtful, spiritual person that you are. And then, this generosity, this positive mental attitude that you exude is an aura. It's a charisma that you have. This being this giving person, causing positive change. And when you cause positive change for others, as I said, it toughens you up. So then when you say, listen, I got to save $5,000 more to make the down payment to get my third, then that's what you're going to do. That's when you're going to have the backbone and the spine to say, all right, I'm going to cause change. I'm going to do it. It's going to be positive for me now. and I'm doing something that's going to last forever. I'm creating a family dynasty of wealth because when you do this, we say you collect the rents and your children, your grandchildren, I mean, all of that also. So you don't have to look very far to find people who you can help. I'm not, there could be some poor person on the street who you can buy a coffee for, go in, buy a sandwich, come out and give them the sandwich if you don't want to give them the money directly. And, one man giving $100 to somebody could be another person giving $1 to somebody. I mean, it all depends on, how much do you feel you can give that you can help. So I want you to think about causing change. I want that change to be inside because you're always improving, you're always changing for the better. And, changing your environment by doing all that you can do to help other people. And it starts out, it doesn't cost any money. It's, as I said, it's an attitude. It's giving somebody your time. It's making a text or making a call or buying a small gift for somebody. I mean, I always talk about, the mother or father coming home from work and, they're going to go out and they're going to buy something, they're going to do something, they're going to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy a pizza and a half a gallon of ice cream and I'm going to come home, we're going to have party night. I mean, there's a small change and, oh, God, you come home like that and, you say, all right, kids, get your homework done, get your homework done by 6:30 because the pizza's going to be delivered. I got the ice cream. We're going to pick out the movie. We're going to have a great night together as a family. I mean, that would be a positive change that, hey, come on, anybody can do that. You can buy a $15 thing and the ice cream and, what is that? $20 or $30 and, oh, my God, you've made so many people happy. So this is the kind of changes that I'm talking about. I mean, you as an individual thinking, what's right in front of me that I can do? I don't have to get in an airplane and go anywhere. I don't have to give, $10,000 to the, Save the Whale Fund, okay? I mean, I can do something small right here. I mean, I can be nice to my coworkers. I can buy a sandwich for somebody on the street. I can bring pizza and things home to my family. And I can be hard on myself too and work and work and work and get that money to make those down payments, to get the properties. And, the reward is going to be so wonderful for you. And there is going to be the big payday. But you got to change. You got to, you got to move along. It's not just going to automatically happen. You have to change yourself and your attitude and your work ethic to go out there and to do this. Hopefully I'm going to be around for a while to give you this, give you these daily updates. And hopefully that's going to inspire you to change and say, I really haven't studied anything in a while. I'm going to, I'm going to read a book on real estate investing. I'm going to watch a couple of videos. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to see about personal financing. And I'm going to see how I can simplify my life. So all positive changes. And I'm on your side because I'm your Papa Bill.